Hello, hello, everyone. Oh my god. Oh my god, a frog bot just. Oh my god. A frog bot responded to my tweet. What the fuck? Wait a second. This is the funniest shit I've ever seen in my whole life. Hold on. Hold on. So I tweeted, I'm literally screaming because suddenly Liminal House Press is attracting so many clients that I'm almost booked through April. Everything is on fire. The world is exhausting, but somehow this part is actually going really, really well. And can you explain to me why this is the image that this bot auto retweeted? It's just this frog screaming and on fire. And I don't understand. I literally can't even deal. What the fuck? That is maybe the funniest bot retweet I've ever seen in my whole life. Woo! Okay. Alright, my fucking day is going really, really well so far. I was so depressed yesterday. Oop, as I'm like knocking, literally fucking. My squat furl! He fell off. Hold on, I gotta rescue my fat squirrel, or my squat furl. He's very important. I have a bunch of books stacked on my computer desk because I'm a fucking goblin. And I have zero control over my own destiny. So long story short, it knocked my squat furl off of my computer tower. He guards my tower now. My squat furl. He's okay, I saved him. Okay, let me eat some fucking pandesal and try and focus on shit. I'm having a really good day so far. I gotta remember to do my stuff. I'm probably going to just like throw myself into the abyss. Pandesal. Okay. Let's draw. Hello? Hello, why didn't you go away, little bar? Go away. Let me close Zoom. I don't need it open anymore. Okay, today is definitely a thing. Things are happening. I don't know. God, I'm having Pandesal. I'm gonna draw. I need to try and get through this page as quickly as I humanly possibly can. I don't even remember what the dialogue was on this page. I am all over the place. 256. Okay. Wukong is being a piece of shit, as per usual. In this panel, that's what's happening. I feel alive. God, I feel like I'm actually free. I think I'm gonna be okay. I watched Robin Hood yesterday, and that also gave me some revitalization as well. There's just something so delightfully strange about that film, where, like, in terms of genre, it makes zero fucking sense, but it doesn't fucking matter because Robin Hood is the best. Okay, let me drink some coffee because otherwise Jason's grandma's gonna jump out of a bush and fight me. Oh my god. Okay. I also got notification that I just got into a little baby mini con. So I'm very stoked about that. I also watched Ryan Reynolds' Underdogs with National Geographic, and that shit was the funniest thing I've ever seen in my whole life. It was the most fucking mortifying. I watched 3 baby geese die in the most comedic relief way fucking possible, and it was, like, high-key horrifying. Oh my god, I nearly twisted my ankle at work. Okay, well, I'm glad you didn't die. What the fuck? Why is work trying to, like, fight you? What's happening? Who decided that that was gonna happen? What? Was it slippery? I know the East Coast got slammed in the U.S. with, like, ice, and not in, like, the Border Patrol sense, but in the literal sense. I'm sure they got slammed with the other kind of ice, too, but, like, fucking... Oh, slush! I knew it! Yeah, the East Coast here got fucking wrecked by that winter storm that went through, and it's, like, really bad. It's, like, -9 in Philly right now. So my boss was unable to, like... His kid has had to delay starts for, like, the last... for literally the whole week, actually. They're blocking out time because it's, like, -9 Fahrenheit first thing in the morning, and the kids can't stand at the bus stop. They'll, like, freeze to death. It's not nearly that cold in Colorado. It's, like, fucking 40 outside probably right now. It got really bad over the weekend, but... Wow. You know, sometimes I fucking do stuff, I, like, draw, and then I'm like, holy shit, I'm actually fucking good, and it takes a second for my brain to, like, register that I don't suck. It's crazy what not being depressed will do. I'm having a fucking super hard time, but occasionally I get these spurts of feeling like a regular human and not feeling like I'm gonna die. And, it's helping. I got really good news today, though, so, like, that is helping. I hope that the slush will eventually die near you or melt, and it will not be so bad. really love this bun on him. It's a great bun. I just want to know how long his hair is. I'm sure it goes down to like fucking there. Which is funny, and I'm sure a huge pain in the ass for him because I have so many questions about how he has both fur and slush. Or not slush, wow, I fucking read slush. And hair. That's what I'm looking for. I'm having... Can you tell my brain is not functioning? I'm caught in this very weird space of... I somehow am very optimistic and see the light at the end of the tunnel. But also, I'm so violently triggered by PTSD that everything has become insurmountably fucking way more difficult for absolutely zero reason. So I'm like, this is fun. We love it. We love it. I think I'm slowly scoring points with Jace's Filipino grandma. Because I think she's super wary about people who are not Filipino. And I sat down the other day at dinner and I ate fish with my hands and rice with my fingers. And she was like, oh, you don't want a fork? And I was like, no, I'm just going to fucking eat it with my hands. And she was like, and then made like a weird sagely judgmental noise and then just stared at me for a minute. And I think I won. I think I did it. I won. Yeah, apparently. Grandma has decided that she will not kill me today. And that's what matters, you know? I don't even say that as a joke, because she will. She will fucking murder. And that is a compliment. That is not fear. That lady has the violence. I think I'm not going to include Sean's arm on this panel, actually. I'm going to be kind to myself and just not worry about that. Yeah, I think I did it because she gave me a bunch of like Pan de Sal, so I'm like, I think I impressed Graham. Lola will not fight me with a machete today. Yo, I actually slept last night. I did it. I was really nervous about this meeting today, but I got some really good news from my boss. And suddenly I no longer feel like I'm gonna die. And I know that Jason and I are gonna make it to fucking Vancouver, and I'm not. We're gonna fucking survive. Also, I'm just gonna go to Sweden. I'm not even shitting you. I have to buy tickets tonight. I can't forget. Because if I don't buy tickets for this music festival and I miss it, I'm going to be really sad. These are their early bird tickets, though. So I'm not super worried about it, but... Because the festival isn't until, like, the end of, like, June, I think. But I want to make sure I have good tickets. Because I will fucking see E-Type even if it kills me. I don't even care. What kind of E-Type do they got on Spotify? They don't have all of his albums. They don't have the good shit. Oh my god, wait a second. Oh my god, wait. Oh, wait, this changes everything. They added Made in Sweden. Oh. Oh my god. Okay, I'm so sorry. I'm just gonna fucking add this entire E-Type album to the queue, and you guys are just gonna have to fucking deal. Oh my god, this changes everything. Wow, they even added Technotown. Oh, and this is a new release. E-Type? Oh my god. Oh, today is a good day. Oh my fuck, today's a good day. Okay, hold on. We got a self-care combo. Wow. My whole fucking day just literally did a 180 because of fucking E-Type. Holy shit. Okay, hold on. I gotta add all of these. Oh, we're just gonna listen to a shitload of E-Type. I don't even care. Sorry, we're going rogue. What else they got? They got Panta King. That's an ad. That is funny. Ooh, I like Ride the Lightning, though. Add to queue. He has a whole album in Swedish. And they got Back to Life. Oh, I've never even listened to Eurotopia. I'm gonna have to listen to his shit. Oh my god, they even have Loud Pipes Save Lives. Oh my god, Bonka Bonka. Wow, they added his whole discography to Spotify. I'm gonna have to listen through the whole thing. That's crazy. All right, well, y'all are about to go on a journey with me. Sorry, I am having a whole ass time. We're gonna be in 90s Town today, and I'm not even upset. Oh my god. So, you guys get to find out the reason that I was violently bullied in middle school. And it was because this shit was, like, the only fucking shit I'd listened to, by the way. So this is his album, Made in Sweden, 1994. So I believe that this was his first full album. Oh, no, sorry. Set the World on Fire was his... Oh, no, Made in Sweden. Yeah, this was his first album. So this was 1994. And I love it. I love it to death. So I actually might actually get a fucking chance to go and see this man in person, and I'm literally going to lose my mind. This man was the only reason I fucking survived Christian middle school. So he is a very important music artist to me. I need to do some 60s, 50s and 60s Disney studies really bad for hands. Because I have a pretty good understanding now, like a much better understanding of stylization. But doing more studies is going to help. I don't have any idea what he's going to play at V Outskart, but, like, I swear to God. I just want to know how many Americans are going to be there. Like, am I going to be the only weird bitch? People are going to be like, why are you here? And I'm going to be like, don't fucking ask questions. I don't know what happens to me. Oh my God. Oh, I'm being fucking transported. I'm so sorry. I'm having such a good time. They didn't have this on Spotify for forever, so... Oh, yes. Fuck. Yeah, people are like, are you, like a millennial? And I'm like, I am, but, like, also, I'm like, even though I'm a cusper, I don't feel like... This was the kind of shit I was listening to as a kid. This was one of the first albums I ever bought with my own money, and I had to import a copy from Russia. So the version that I have has a Russian music label stamp on it. Yeah, so if you in the 90s, if you were to walk into any like dance hall or like EDM club, this is probably what would have been playing. It's almost disco. And so he was really popular for having this is Nana Hadeen, I think, is the background singer. But he would have all of these like go-go dancers and shit dancing and singing like backup dancers with him. So it was very like disco coded. He had like a accordion player with him for a really long time. It's just cool shit. Yeah, it was the sketchiest purchase my father has ever made. I'm pretty sure he was like, we're going to get fucking scammed. And it took me forever to figure out where to find the CDs from. And like, I had to get them off of eBay because we didn't have Spotify at that point. All we had was fucking LimeWire. And so there was no way for me to get the music. And so I was hearing it on YouTube. And like, I had to either listen to it on YouTube or not at all. I don't even know how I found this. Like, somehow, I don't know, YouTube pointed me in this direction. I would guarantee it was probably a Jak and Daxter AMV because the Swedes were really fucking into Jak and Daxter as well. And so people were making, like, AMVs to, E-type music. Because, I mean, this guy's popular as fuck. I'm stoked because if I go to this festival, it's gonna be, like, him and fucking Scooter are headlining. And, Cascada. Ozone. I don't know if you've ever heard of Ozone. Like, I'm like living my fucking millennial dreams. Truly. So I'm a fucking stoked. Hey Chips, thank you for the lurkies. I appreciate you. Oh my god, I'm about to like lose my mind. I need to buy those tickets tonight. Okay, I don't even give a fuck. I'm going to Sweden. I ain't even angry. I ain't even mad about it. Is this okay, so there's this song called Sadie Daddy-O, and it's about fucking all of a sudden you're super depressed, and then you get onto Lexapro for the first time, and then it makes your brain do weird shit. Oh my god, this fucking song. Oh, it's so good. Holy shit. I'll have to play or like share some of my favorite music videos with you guys at some point. But yeah, you get on the Lexapro and you're fucking not depressed anymore, and then the guy has an entire song about fucking accidentally going online and booking a trip to Mexico because he's fucking, for once in his life, no longer depressed because he took Lexapro. And that is what I feel right now. I feel suddenly... Oh my god, this guy's so good. Hi, Gamby, how you doing? Sorry, I realize I'm making a split decision to fucking fly to Sweden to see a music artist that I've loved since the 90s. And we're playing his music over on fucking Twitch, and I'm literally having a out of body experience. God, and I'm just gonna be at Gaudet. God, I haven't been to Stockholm in a while. I'm just stoked. I love Sweden so much. I'm actually feeling a lot better than I did yesterday. I had a pretty severe like PTSD episode yesterday, so I wasn't doing super good. And then this morning, I got a bunch of really good news, so I'm feeling much, much better and slightly more reassured. This is things to come. God, these guys had such good synth, too. Yeah, the sad thing about this is that there's this artist, and she's in, like, all of these albums. So this female voice, the female vocalist, Nana Hedin, or Hedin, She is really talented. Obviously, I love her voice so much, and it's crazy because she ended up getting like hypothyroidism, I think, later on in her life, or maybe it was like PCOS, something that ended up developing later, and it made her gain a lot of weight. And so then she ended up effectively being, she was so self-conscious about singing that she decided she didn't want to be in the music videos anymore because she was worried people were going to think that she was ugly. And so then a lot of E-Type's music videos from the 2000s and onward has completely different women in them, and they were the ones who would tour with him and perform on stage, and they would just lip sync to her voice because she was so afraid. And she has cameos in some of his music videos, but like it just makes me really sad, and I think about that lady a lot and how much I love her, and I'm like, man, I wish that people didn't ever make you feel like shit, because you are amazing. This music video is fucking great. Also, E-Type's a beautiful man. Holy shit. Yeah, I feel like life really just did a fucking 180 on me. And things were so bad for so long that all of a sudden I'm like, I'm trying to figure out if this is the high coming off of the Depakote, because that was a pretty severe depressant, or downer, I should say, and it was not good for my brain. And if that's it, or if it's like, is this what joy is? You know, like, so crazy. Is this, yeah, right? I'm like, is this, yeah, is this hope? I don't fucking know. I don't know, Cal. I don't know. Oh god, this is so 90s, guys. So 90s. What a wild music combination. If y'all get annoyed with this at any point, please fucking let me know. And I can switch back to other music. Oh, melatonin gummies are fucking lifesavers, dude. I'm super surprised because since I got off the Depakote, I haven't had to take the melatonin gummies. But when I was on the Depakote, I needed them and I could not function like without melatonin. It was crazy. The Depakote kind of fucked me up a little bit. Not gonna lie. It's so crazy listening to E-Type and like Måneskin. I don't know why they call themselves Måneskin. Because they're Italian. Måneskin is the Danish word for moonlight, and they chose the name to honor their bassist's Danish heritage, and it has like no relation apparently to their stuff. Oh, I can definitely see, looking at their bassist now, I'm like, oh yeah, he's a Danish as fuck looking. Or she's Danish as fuck looking. Actually, I'm squinting. I can see this photo is very tiny. But knowing that, it's really funny because obviously E-Type is not Danish, but like they're Scandinavian, and the Scandinavian influences on European EDM as a whole is like insane. So when I listen to this, I hear like Måneskin as well. Yeah, people are like, what did the 90s sound like? And I'm like, this. Crazy. I have to also remind myself constantly that Sweden is indeed the place with the fucking disco church. So, like, the Swedes don't give a shit. And I really love that about them. They just are such... God, it was like one of the nicest places I've ever been on the whole fucking planet. Like, they were just so fucking nice. I liked the people in Greece, and like, if you were with Greeks, other Greeks, then they were super nice. Or if you spoke Greek, they were super nice. But otherwise, it was a lot of like, we don't really want to be around you, or like, we can tell that you're, you know, not Greek because, like, even if you're European, you still look very not Greek. Like, we saw Germans one time, and they were like German, very wealthy German people, and I was like, oh yeah, you guys stick out like a fucking sore thumb. Like, you don't look like you belong in this area. So, like, they were super hospitable, but also, too, it was like, if you are not in the area or from the area, you know, they don't really want to engage. Versus in Sweden, literally every person, it didn't matter how remote you were or where you were, every single fucking person was like, oh, you want to come over to my house? Do you want to come into my art studio? Do you want to buy a painting? Do you want to try my food? Do you want to get this thing for free? And it was like, that's crazy. Like, you guys are so fucking nice. Crazy. Could hardly sleep last night. Knocked over a cart of 36 Coors cans today. Oh no! Yeah, when you don't sleep, it really like fucks with you. I don't think people realize that it's like, no, you get kind of fucked up. Like, did you ever see that Try Guys video where they were trying to explain or show like the differences between being like, it was like 4 guys driving, and this was when Ned was still with the Try Guys, so it's an older video, but it's like, they did a test where each of them had a different type of inebriation. One of them was high, one of them was drunk, one of them was texting while driving, and one of them was sleep deprived. And they put them in like a little fucking obstacle course in a parking lot and just told them to just go and do it, and they would get effectively points docked every time they hit something or were doing something wrong. And they had like a driving instructor in the car with them, so like they wouldn't hurt themselves or run into anything. But the person who actually did the worst was Ned, and he was sleep deprived. He was going into it with like 2 days no sleep, or like I think he had gotten like a total collective of like 2 to 3 hours of sleep, and he fucked up that obstacle course in a bad way. It was like, it was really, really bad. So watching that definitely, I think, shows like, yeah, if you won't sleep or you can't sleep, it really will mess you up like hardcore. But I hope the melatonin helps. It helps me a lot. Just remember to take it like about 40 minutes before you need to go to sleep, because then it'll make you sleepy and then you can get in bed. We gotta get it. Gotta fight it back. We gotta get it on the run. We gotta fight it back. He also wrote a lot of like anti-war music, E-Type did, because he was in the Swedish military. Comes the future, the fire that's burning inside. Yeah, I find it takes a long fucking time for it to kick in for me. I'm like, this is 4,000 years. I'm like, please just fucking knock my ass out. But once it hits, it hits like a brick. If you're interested in some, like, and you find, like, the gummies don't work super, super good, but you're interested in, like, fucking trying some kind of other melatonin products as well, I would recommend the melatonin mushroom hot chocolate. I know Rise makes one that's for sleep, but for some reason with the mushroom blend, the melatonin is way more effective, and I don't know if it's because the mushrooms act as a carrier, and I can't remember. I think it's like reishi and turkey tail, lion's mane, like just a bunch of different fucking mushrooms, and that shit will knock my ass out. Like, I am unconscious, and it's kind of great, actually. Thanks for the lurk, Ava. I appreciate it. I hope you're having a good stream. Let's fall together. together until the end of the world. We gotta leave it up forever till the end. God, he had such, like, I can't even imagine this coming out of a bass boosted stereo system. Like, I'm sure it sounds fine coming through computer speakers, but, like, I can't even imagine. Well, I'm realizing I fucked this up. I wonder what he's going to be playing. He probably is going to be playing his new single if he just released one. I'm going to die if he fucking plays Pantamira. That's going to be really funny. I don't think he will. He just did like a big commercial campaign for a Swedish recycling service, and I would literally fucking cackle if he played the Pantamira like theme song. But he probably will be playing these, like, his biggest hits. I get to see the fucking Go-Go Girls in person. He shoots fucking rockets and stuff off of his stage. Like, I have no way to describe how absolutely out of control this is about to be. Like, I wonder where Cascada is from. Oh, she's German. Yeah, because I know Scooter's German. He's going to be there, too. I forgot what Joy was, y'all. Crazy how that works, you know? Crazy. Gotta draw Wendy's hair. Weeby. I'm never not gonna call her Weeby. I feel bad. Oh my god, this is fucking such a bop. Jesus Christ. We don't deserve E-Type. Fuck. Well, it's so crazy because you can hear the influences. Because one thing that was really popular, like, because this is effectively a blend of reggaeton, Israeli and Arab music, and Swedish EDM, and, like, the influences of dub, and other, oh god, is this song about... Hold on. I think that this song is about Palestine. Yes. Yes, because during this year, the Oslo Accord... When was the Oslo Accord signed? Hold on, wait. Yes! The Oslo Accord was signed in 1993, and this song was released in 1994, so this is like a pro-Palestine anthem. Like, this guy is the fucking coolest. Like, the more I realized, like, as a kid, I didn't know what this song was about, because this song is effectively about religious war. Hold on, let me figure out what the lyrics are. Is it Arabic or is it Hebrew? This is one of those things where it's really difficult to, yeah, all the lyrics are just the ones listed in English. Because the beginning, I think, is in Arabic. Yeah, because shukran is Arabic. So I would be willing to bet that this is like a Palestinian freedom song. That's fucking crazy. I wish that I like understood more about the history of when this song was released, but this guy's so fucking anti-war. It's like insane. Sorry, I didn't mean to go on like a fucking deep dive there for a second, but like when I was listening to this as a kid, I didn't know, you know? He hasn't made any public statements, but I wouldn't be surprised. I may be interpreting it, but I don't know. With all of his anti-war music, it just seems like that makes the most sense to me. I don't like this neck. Why does she... Hold on. She's fine. Let's just say I'm sorry. Oh, interesting. I can't find any information on this, but it is Arabic, though. So it makes me wonder. I was right in what I was listening to or what I was hearing. And the only, like... And I don't know, it could be with a different, like, con... It could be also not about Palestine specifically. It could be talking about potentially like Yemeni civil war. It could be talking about the Gulf War. There was a lot going on in the fucking Arab area during that time, so it really could be about anything. That impacted the globe pretty fucking intensely at that point. That was like a lot of the conflict that I grew up with was that shit. Fucking crazy. But yeah, Swedes are really like open about talking about those kinds of things. And they are really like global minded. They're very kind. Didn't have the chance to say I'm sorry. More than I can take from you. I feel alive. Oh yeah, and then he's got his like classic 90s love ballads, bro. Like I fucking can't. They're crazy. Hello, Photoshop? Hello? Have to be alone. I can hear how Dodgy Freyr also came from this period to, like, or how he was influenced by these period, or this period in the, like, new Icelandic disco and, like, new EDM that he makes. Sorry, I realized a fucking part of my childhood that I haven't accessed in a really long time was just fucking electroshocked back to life. I feel suddenly very alive. Little kid me is like, remember when we experienced joy before it was fucking traumatically beaten out of me? And I'm like, yeah, kinda. I was listening to this stuff before I effectively went to the very traumatic Christian school experience. So my brain is like, I remember what it was like to feel not like shit. I'm like, that's an interesting thing. Wonder what military campaigns E-Type was on. He didn't serve in any active military campaigns. So he was a part of the Swedish military, but he wasn't actively deployed. Oh my god, his dad was like Swedish Bill Nye the Science Guy. His dad has a show called Vetenskapens World, which was like World of Science. It's fucking crazy. What a time to be alive. Shh, it's time to feed the Snorlax. If you haven't had any snacks, please do. Good Nana Hedin is still alive. Okay, so this album, this is still made in Sweden. This is one of the best fucking songs on this whole album. It's so good. This fucking music video is insane, by the way. Fucking A, sorry. I feel like I've completely lost the plot. I always get really worried, and this is definitely a sign of my trauma. I'm like, people are gonna bully me for this, and I'm like, I need to chill out. I'm a fully grown adult. It's okay. Like, there's a reason why this dude headlines EDM festivals in Sweden still to this day, because there are plenty of people who love him, and I am not crazy for enjoying the music. Like, otherwise he wouldn't have made like fucking 8 albums. I'm like, the people at CSCS were just dicks, and I have to like constantly remind myself of that. That experience low-key fucked me up as a human. May or may not have low-key really done some shit. Surprise, surprise, crazy neo-Christian evangelicals scarred a child. Who would have ever fucking guessed that that was a thing that would happen? Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and bring this down a little bit. Lullaby. Stupid table. I blame this table. Okay, so now I need my pearl brush. Hello? This is the best thing that could have possibly ever happened to me. Hey yo, Ava just got a 3-stream streak. That's crazy though. Oh, this song kind of fucking slaps though too. Forgot that this one is also iconic. Get inconsistently stalked. Yeah, I love how Twitch is like, we can now let everybody know how fucking frequent you are in here, and it's like, we are all very sad and very lonely. I'm like, thanks? Okay, there we go. Okay, so now let me turn this off. Let me get this fucking table and shit in. And actually, can I open up the last page and just steal the teapot off of it, because I really do not want to draw this teapot again. It's almost drum and bass. It's like not quite there, but it is definitely almost drum and bass. God, this is such a bop. I like his more up-tempo stuff. It was really popular at this time to have more slow tempo. But when he does up-tempo shit, it's really fucking good. I'm going to just low-key kind of grab this thing and throw it on my other drawing and just kind of this is a very large teapot. Where is it? It's over to the side. It's going to be kind of behind Sean, sort of. Okay. Guess who didn't want to draw this thing twice? It was me. Joke's on you, teapot! And then we got the other little cloth thing that's like over here that he's using to fucking lift the tea off. And then we also have a tea cup that's over by Sean. I think this is actually trance, but it could almost be drum and bass. Or no, I guess maybe not trance because it's too, like, fast. It's got its own vibe. Okay, so now I've got to get rid of that. Get this the fuck out of here. Also this. Oh, please. Hello? I don't think that the version of the album that I have actually has this song on it. Oh, no, wait, yes, it does. This is just like the unplugged version. Never mind. Okay, this is his newest single. Wow, I can fucking speak. Wow, okay, so we're gonna jump from his oldest music to his newest music. I hope you guys are ready for Whiplash. Oh yeah, because this is straight techno. Oh my god, this rocks. Oh my god, I feel so alive. Okay, let me... I actually am not gonna do this. Actually, it looks weird without it. Wow, fucking crazy. This fucking slaps. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna not physically be able to deal, y'all. I'm gonna go to this fucking show and actually fucking physically die. This sounds a lot more like, so that's like Scooter's music. They'll complement each other super well at the show if he plays that. Okay, so this album is his Last Man Standing album. I have not actually listened to a lot of this. I've listened to some. Because I know I've listened to Angels Crying and Here I Go Again off of this album, but actually I have legit not listened to like any of this, so we're going on a journey together. I like whatever this medieval shit is, though. The cover has him in a knight outfit, so this is the theme. Why do I feel like we're just we are fucking experiencing some shit, y'all? I feel alive. I like the jet noise. Me waiting for my tea order. She's like, where is it? No, legit, that's her. Actually, I'm realizing I need to go and kill Demon's Face. It's like, oops, actually, I have shit to do. Oh my god, is this... I think this is Angels Crying. Or no, wait, which one is this one? Oh, it is Angels Crying. Yeah. Yeah, normally when he does his shows, he doesn't play, like, single, songs. He'll play, like, massive mashup comps of all of his popular music from different periods, so I'm, very excited. This mostly just means that for Jace, he gets to fucking be annoyed as shit and listen to this for the next, like, 8 months. Just crying when you're far away from me. What the fuck? This music video was Poltergeist themed. It was really funny. And very epic. Very majestic. God, the 90s were built different. I don't know what we're doing with our lives now, but I think actually things might be better if we just reverted. If we just brought back Furbies and Tamagotchis, I think that everything would be slightly better. Although I did see that they are bringing back Furbies in maybe one of the most horrifying ways humanly possible. They're called Furblets. Don't look them up. They're fucking terrifying. And I don't know how we as a society are supposed to cope. Because I'm pretty sure we all collectively made the rule, like, no more Furbies. And now they're like, but what if? And I'm like, no, but what if? No. No what if. No Furbies. No. Bad. Bad, Hasbro. We all collectively decided that Furbies were not a good idea. I guess she hasn't done the background music for E-Type's music since, like, 2009. Chew. I'm dying. Chew. This is kind of a chunkin' fucking page. I have been very gross since the convention, and I don't think I'm technically sick, but my body is very angry. Having been around a bunch of very nasty old people. Oh my god, this song. Or no, wait, maybe this one was the Poltergeist themed one. Actually, yes, it was. Here I go. God, this fucking song is about... This is like the second most popular song on this album, if I had to guess. You got what you want. Oh, wow. Stream Elements fucking really nuked that shit. Saw that bot and went, I'm gonna laser blast. Also, who the fuck has the username Sigma Boy? I'm like, tell me you're a fucking Gen Z bot. Or truly a Gen Alpha bot without telling me. lost the game, and no one is to blame. Alright, that was a huge pain in the ass, but I did it. God, why? All of a sudden my nose is really itchy and I don't know what I did. Why? I'm like, I didn't ask for this. Yeah. It's running out, I feel I have to let you go. And I know. God, this song rocks. Holy shit, this lady's so talented. I'm so ready to just be, like, watch him fucking break it the fuck down and have fire shoot out of everything. I'm about to fucking, like, this is a massive bucket list item for me. I have to make this happen no matter what. I gotta make this happen. I'm gonna do it. I'm going to Sweden. I'm like, I gotta eject. And then Scooter has all of his new shit. I'm like, if he plays Click Clack or something, I'm gonna literally die. Oh, this bun is all is ube and cheese? Bro. Okay, hold on. I gotta show everyone. Okay, so this is what I'm having for breakfast. It's like bright purple. It's called pain de sal. It's so good. It has cheese in the middle and it's ube flavored. Jesus Christ, I want a shirt that says, "You are the princess of Egypt and I'm just a man." What an iconic fucking lyric. What the fuck? He also really likes North Africa for whatever reason. Like, he has a lot of music about Africa or about Egypt in particular or about Arab regions. So I don't know if he was hanging around over in that area a lot or if he just really likes the area. I'm gonna die. I get to go back to the Swedish restaurant. Okay, so for context. Okay, so when I was in Sweden last, I was having the worst PTSD of my life, I recognize now. Because it was right after Donald who got elected the first time. And I was not doing good, and so the entire time that I was there, I was effectively actively dissociating, and I have massive memory gaps. And I remember the stuff that was really, really good. And I'm going to go get to do that again and actually remember it and not be fucking absolutely checked out. And I'm so fucking excited. The, like, reggaeton backbeat is fucking sending me. Guys, you are the princess of Egypt, but I'm just a man, okay? I'm just a guy. Wait. I don't think that these poor folks understood what the phrase "hold your horses" mean. Because hold your horses is the opposite sentiment of lose control. I don't know what E-Type had going on. I don't claim to understand. English is his second language. I don't know what was going on in Sweden in 1998. Let's see how this song ranks on this album. Oh, actually pretty well. So people liked this one. I don't know. Yeah, I've never heard this song before in my life. I don't know what's going on. I am merely a man. Yep, I'm like, I don't think this means what you think this means. I respect it, but I don't think you know what's going on. Bless. Techno's such a wild genre. Hydrate! I'm drinking coffee today, believe it or not. And it's fully caffeinated coffee, and I'm not dying. Oh my god, we got a self-care combo. Everybody stretch. Everybody hydrate. I feel alive. I feel like this is going to heal my inner child in a way that I physically cannot describe. Like, I'm going to show up to this concert and I'm going to just be fucking bawling and people are going to be like, is this kid okay? And I'm going to be like, no, I'm not. And then they're going to be like, why did you fucking fly from the United States to do this? And I'm going to be like, look, man. You have no idea the shit I've been through to get here. Be like, look, guys. Look, y'all. The things I have seen and the places I have suffered, alright? I'm just hoping that they'll fucking let me re-enter the country. We'll see how it goes. There's been a lot going on in my life. Oh my god. Now, the overall general consensus is, like, every time you mention, like, I'm from the United States, everyone just kind of goes, oh. Like, honestly, and this is, like, super funny. I don't know how you feel about politics in your country, Cal, but I will say that it has been fucking funny watching your guys' prime minister just absolutely tear a new asshole into the United States at, like, world, like, I know he was at the, like, Davos, like, World Economic Forum and shit, and it's been really funny. That's given me a lot of life lately. Our prime minister broke up with the U.S. No, for real. I really do hope. And this is not just because I'm excited to move to Canada, but I really do hope that the prime minister starts to do trade deals with Europe and with other countries, so that way, like, Donald Trump said the shittiest thing, and it was very disrespectful, but he was like, without the United States, Canada wouldn't exist. And I was like, bro, are you sure? Are you sure? So shit's about to get very weird for him, I think, and it is definitely a very huge confidence booster to watch somebody like Prime Minister Carney just, like, fucking absolutely shred somebody. I've never seen such a bad burn. The U.S. is in need of burn cream, and we have none. Fucking, oh my god. Our prime minister broke up with the U.S. I'm literally gonna wheeze. I'm gonna think about that forever. Why? What the fuck? I've never been so excited to leave a place in my whole life. I remember what it was like to move from Colorado Springs to Denver and how much it felt like all of a sudden I had fucking oxygen. Like, my oxygen supply had been cut off my whole life and I had no idea. And all of a sudden it was like, just like fucking like, holy shit, normal people doing normal fucking shit. What is this? And I have a feeling that when we leave here, it's going to be like, oh my god, regular humans. It is so bad down here, though. I'm not even gonna lie. I saw that Germany listed a travel advisory for the U.S. for all citizens. It used to be just for LGBTQ plus citizens. And now all of Germany is effectively like, if you travel to the U.S., you're doing so at your own risk. Like, good luck, I guess. But if you get, like, unalived by their DHS, sorry, we told you so. And I'm like, that's pretty rough. Not to, like, under-exaggerate, but, like, or to make light of the situation, but, like, sweet Christ. Okay, hold on. Let me, I gotta update. I have an author meeting today. And I'm gonna talk about a book cover with her. Let me move this. There we go. Better. I'm going to take this. And go like that. I do think it's funny how much of, like, a reggaeton influence, like, all EDM had at this period. Like, it's wild. There's so much reggae. I love how everyone collectively was like, this is the best fucking shit, and then just went crazy. I just really need to get through this page, and I'm going to be in a good spot. Wait, is the next page just a black page? It is. So what I'm going to do is if I can get through this whole thing, then I'm going to do the black page, and then I'm going to... we have to do a poll. So I'm going to put another poll up onto the Discord, or not onto the Discord, onto Ko-fi for everybody who's a member to go ahead and pick out a new outfit for Sean. So be sure to keep your eye out for that for the later on today. And then I get to work on the chapter 12 cover page. And also get to load up this chapter, which is really exciting. So I effectively produced a single chapter twice as fast as I normally do, which is insane to me. I don't... Sometimes that's just the way shit works out, but like, holy fuck. I really cranked up the production. Oh my god, I feel so alive. I'm like, I'm gonna be okay. Oh my god, the 90s love ballads are killing me. There's not a dramatic enough taper. Hold on. I don't know, man. I'm feeling a lot of, as Gumbus would say, I'm feeling a lot of Jamotions. If y'all haven't followed Gumbus the Cat over on TikTok, you should. She's fucking wonderful and legendary looking. Gumbus is fucking amazing. She's got so many Jamotions. It's not Gumbus's fault that she's got Jamotions. I just like that she has no teeth. Like, somehow it's super relatable. I look at her little face and I'm like, yeah, that's how I feel. I also like it when she's a fancy lady and wears all of her fancy lady clothes. I wonder when they added this stuff, because, like, some of these songs only have, like, 100,000 streams, and that's insane to me. So they must have added the rest of his discography, like, really recently. Sean is so pretty. I don't even... This album has a surprising amount of ballads on it. That's probably why I haven't listened to a lot of these, because ballads, I like them, but they're not my favorite. And some of them are very, like, pop-leaning. They're not quite EDM. They're, like... very, like, pop-adjacent. Oh, cool. Yay! I love it when I don't have to pay for an extra badge for fucking Jace when we go to conventions. Perf. Hopefully I'll just sell 2 books at this convention and just call it good. It's a very small convention. Oh wait, I need to get this guy's beard because otherwise shit's gonna look weird. This is the beard shape that I like to call the Adam Ellis beard. He draws his beards in a very specific way, and I look at his work a lot, and I feel like I have now absorbed. I did it. I absorbed Adam's beard. Guys, we just gotta follow the road to your heart. The 90s were a specific time. That's just all I have to say. I think things were a simpler time. I think we were in a different place then. Yeah, there's so many ballads on this fucking thing. Oh, this is not a ballad. Just kidding. It just had a fucking slow build-up. They were like, hold the phone. It's about to get crazy here in just a second. Give it a second. They were like, give us five beats to fucking really pump it the fuck up. I'm like, I see what you've done. I see what you did there. Yeah, I guess this is what this song was like. Yeah, the album was named after this song. I was reminded recently that we used to do this thing called Bluetoothing songs to each other. And it is effectively exactly as it sounds. I never did it as a kid because I, one, never had a Walkman phone. And two, I think on regular phones, the actual Bluetoothing was very fucking expensive. And so I don't think my parents ever let me do it because it cost a lot of money. But effectively, in order to share music to another person's phone, you had to send the physical MP3. And you could only do that via Bluetooth, and it would take like 4 hours. Not really. It was a really long fucking time to send an entire song's MP3 over Bluetooth to somebody else's phone, and it was low-key kind of traumatic. I'm not gonna lie. We had LimeWire and that, and I'm not really sure like how we got trapped doing that, but that was pretty much all we had. Oh, key change. Wow. This is such a dramatic song. Dang, that was such a dramatic set of vocals, dude. What the fuck? Alright, I did it. Holy shit. Okay. Oh, wait. She is having what I would call a moment. Or no, wait, I'm full of lies. I wonder when Tiger makes a comeback, because sometimes he does do that. It's just a matter of when. Oh my god, Photoshop. What the fuck? Get. Bro, get out of here. Hello? What in the Sam hell? I can see why this particular album had a couple bops but wasn't as popular. It's not bad, it's just not good. It's just kind of, it just kind of is, you know? You know what I'm saying? Oh, actually, I can't forget, too, that this also is the same color. It's just kind of meh. And that's okay. Not every single one can be a banger. E-Type's good most of the time, but not necessarily all the time. Okay, not bad. I'm like, I don't know if I will be able to get it through even to the last page, but we'll see. It's just a black page. You got nothing exciting going on there. Oh, wait. Why are you like this? I mean, okay. I was not expecting American folk. Oh, it's weird. It's Angels Crying, but it's a fucking American country version, an American folk version. Oh, that's weird. That's weird and funny, but I gotta go. Oh my god. Okay, so now this is the shit. This album, they had a lot. That's cool. This was live. I feel alive. Oh, I guess he's not on any further pages, so... Or panels on this page, I should say. I cannot wait until I get to do this comic in full color, because by the end of it, it is in full color. Which is pretty crazy. Oh my god, I can't even imagine that opener going into whatever the fuck this song is. I would throw up. I think this was maybe the first E-Type song I ever heard. What color is his pants? Light. The tea kettle is dark. The cup is dark. This is as well. Or wait. Oh no, the tea kettle is not that color. Just kidding. I'm full of lies. I'm full of lies. Good shit. Oh my god, this song is iconic as well. This, I think, was a re-release, though. I have no idea what his eye color is. So I'm gonna have to go dig for it. He's had his eyes closed this whole time. Oh, they're light. I get it. Okay. I ain't worried about it. Actually, you know what? This is gonna bother me if I don't do it. Make a new layer here. I'm not gonna worry about doing the other way because nobody's gonna care. That's good enough. I realized. There we go. Better. Almost there! Boop, beep, boop. A solero, a camaro, come on. God, this one's a bop too. This will be the best. Leaving you behind, the world is not enough for me. I'm feeling free, but it's time for you to set me free. Words left to say and ask goodbye. A dinero, a solero, a camaro, come on. We'll see that this one. There, no time to cry. Come on, let's give it a try. What I love about like European EDM from this period, and still even to this day, is that like the lyrics to some respect do not make any fucking sense. And that to me is so funny. Like they're more interested in it sounding a specific way than it actually making sense, and that's hilarious. I ain't even mad about it. It's fucking good. I ain't even mad. Scooter's worse, though. E-Type's lyrics, at least, like, for the most part, make a lot of sense. But, like, Scooter, it's like, what the fuck are you actively saying? Like, he's like, Paul is dead. And I'm like, what is it? Who's Paul? to be fair, it's not that this song doesn't make any sense. It's just that the rhymes are kind of funny. I will say, though, the electric guitar is fucking sick. Fucking good. Oh, this song is so pretty, though. Yeah, because this was really when I feel like everybody started to get exposed to American R&B as well, and so then all of a sudden the sound like totally changed. Like, what the fuck? He has like no right. Wow, and this is the live version. Holy shit. That we could do it all again. Okay, cool. Dialogue time. Like, this almost has like a Fresh Prince of Bel-Air fucking like heavy ass beat. Like, fucking crazy. Of you. Okay, sorry, hold on. I am sending a bookaroni. I saw the Arabian star. Fucking key change. Till we could do it all again. God, I feel like I'm fucking 14 again. Crazy how music will do that to you, you know? Brightest of them all, I wish that we could do it all again. Brightest of them all, I wish that we could do it all again. Alright, let me make sure that this is not busted. Coming up. Fucking so good. I swear to God, if Cascada plays every time we touch, I'm gonna fucking lose my mind. I did and I got away and it's all coming back and it's time for me to say. It's time to leave my feet. All right, do I want to put this over? I'm gonna do this one. Drifted apart when I close my eyes. Coming up when I'm all alone. When I close my eyes, takes me back to the start. When was this album released? 2001. This is like way more like Scooter adjacent. I almost got away and back in the time to stay. It all seems alright now, we're drifted apart. Sure. This one. Which one is this one? Oh, Loneliness. Oh, yeah. Yeah, God, he sounds so much like Måneskin. Like, that's crazy. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and do a different... Want you to feel my loneliness. He has just some funky, like, keys that he uses. Yeah, wow, this is so much like Måneskin. So crazy. I don't have food. What kind of foods do you have? Oh, nice. Oh my god, no, we made the best ramen of all fucking time the other day because we had Nongshim spicy seafood with this like ginger boiled or like blanched chicken that Jason and I made for a completely different recipe in the Instant Pot. And the original recipe was a Martha Stewart one and it was fucking bad. So we just repurposed the chicken, mozzarella cheese, ramen toppings. So it was like green onion and tofu skin, tofu pieces, corn, like carrots, that kind of stuff, dehydrated toppings, and a fucking poached egg on the top and green onion. Oh my god. It was the best home ramen I've ever had in my whole life. I feel like I transcended. Want you to feel my loneliness. It was truly a game changer. Feel no more loneliness. I don't like. Did I spell discipline correctly? We're gonna find out. We're gonna use Google. No, there's an E. So it looks like I'm actually gonna need a different Dorb. Oh my god, not the eagle sounds. Or truly a hawk sound. Not bad. Oh, but this is hilariously huge. Oh, Jesus. Okay, hold on. This changes things. God, that was dumb. Really tried me for a second there. The fucking hawk noise. That's so funny, though. Okay, let's see. Far away. Alright, so let's get this bad boy in here. Oh my god, I think I'm going to finish this chapter today. I'm screaming. Oh, Cal, you missed it earlier. Hold on. Hold on. There was this fucking bot Okay, so no, it was a retweet bot on fucking Blue Sky. My original tweet was I'm literally screaming because Liminal House Press is attracting so many clients that I'm almost booked through April. Everything is on fire. The world is exhausting. But somehow this part is actually going really well. And this fucking retweet bot retweeted this. And I have literally never felt more personally attacked in my whole life. Like, I'm wheezing. And the bot's name is Find Bufo. And I'm like, I don't know who the fuck Bufo is, but maybe he just spoke to me. Like, pfft. I'm like, I don't know Bufo. But like, goddamn. So Bufo spoke to me. I don't know him, but Bufo said fire. Oh my god, I'm almost there. I love that, David. Gonna go on my own. Take me there. I'm no longer a stranger. I'll find my way. Time, take me where I'm the light of lightning. Like, mostly what I love about E-Type shit is it's catchy as fuck. Like, there's literally, there's like almost little substance, but it is the catchiest shit anyone has ever heard in their whole lives. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, we didn't deserve this absolute bop. Came back at the time, but began to memories take themselves hurt. Go away, go away. I'm gonna need a different booble. Time, take me there. I'm no longer a stranger. Also, Nana's voice is just so fucking beautiful. Like, time, bake me there, and with the speed of lightning. Okay. Oh my god, look at it. Take me there, I'm no longer a stranger. I definitely appreciate this genre for, like, I know that I'm going to show up to that festival and there's going to be a bunch of, like, I guess like a bunch of artists that I don't know, you know. But that's okay because you're gonna be a fucking jamming no matter what. It's gonna be just a vibe. I realized that was the wrong, that would have been the wrong one. My own again, I never say goodbye. Here I am, I feel like a hurricane but upside down. I move like an enemy to every sound. Going down. Last stand is all that I'm hearing. Will I ever find the answer to what I am on my mind? This is 57. Then we delete all this. Goodbye. This page is legit just black. And we're going to use... Sure, this bubble was close. Oh my god. I feel like I moved at the speed of sound. Like, crazy that this was actually this fast. Into the darkness I can't stay. Don't escape as I am moving down. Final try. I'll be on the other side of my own time. Back what's mine. I won't go down. No more tears on my own again. I never say goodbye. This is like a fade to black page. Oh my god. Alright. Crazy. Look at that. Alright, so just as a heads up, I will be posting a poll onto the Ko-fi later today, probably right after stream, to figure out what the fuck Sean is wearing. So if you want to participate in picking out clothing so that she is not naked, the poll will be open to any and all members of the Ko-fi. So please vote. Please vote on the poll and make her not naked. She doesn't deserve that. She doesn't deserve to be naked. Hello? Photoshop's freaking out. Give me this. Tell me why. Okay, well, y'all went on a journey with me, and we listened to E-Type's fucking entire discography. No, I'm just kidding. But also kind of, though. Dude, the fact that Russian Lullaby is, like, on Spotify now is going to be very problematic for me. I'm going to be listening to that shit like crazy. Okay. So technically, we did 2 pages. And now chapter 11 is done. Which is nutso. So, I gotta figure out what the chapter opener is gonna be, or the title page is gonna be for chapter 12. But otherwise, though, We did it. So I'm feeling pretty good. That means, too, I will also be uploading the early access for this comic also to Ko-fi. So if you want the entire early access comic, you can go check that out over there. It's for everybody who's at the, like, I think it's the early access tier and up, which is like $10 a month. So go and check that out. You'll be able to see this whole comic page in full before everybody else, effectively. So I'm going to be loading this comic to release in February. And it'll be all throughout this whole chapter will be all throughout February. So thank you so much for everybody who hung out. Also, thank you to everybody who has subscribed recently onto my YouTube. I am getting freakishly close to, let me figure out how many. Cool, I love homophobic comments on YouTube's super fun. Let's see. My fave. Yeah, 967 over on my personal, or on like my writing YouTube. So that's nuts. So thank you for everybody who is doing that. I really appreciate it a lot. Yeah, otherwise, I'm going to be back tomorrow working on the opening title page for chapter 12. And I hope everybody has a good rest of their day, and I will see you all then. Bye-bye.